This week we talked about many ways to create architectural space. First we talked about the rules of visual compositions, and then you've seen some of the techniques architects use, as well as some unexpected source of inspirations that we turn to. Now this may sound like a lot of confusing information, but that's okay, because the only way to really understand this is to put things into practice by trying to apply the knowledge that you have by making things. That's why we're going to ask you in this assignment to imagine how this space could look like and create a couple of quick models like this one in order to explore the space and try out the rules of composition and techniques that you've just learned about. So if you take a look at this, this is a very simple and quick model, but it shows some of the basic principles of composition. For example, we see the dominant elements, obviously this big element that sort of frame this beautiful view behind. Then we see a secondary dominant element, which is marked by this distinct red color to mark the entrance to this space. And then we see how this composition is balanced in sort of a asymmetrical way, so that we have, if we have a strong gesture on one side, we try to compensate by putting things on the other side of the site. And so this kind of compositions is what we're going to ask you to do this week. And in fact, we're going to ask you to do 3 really quick versions of it. Now, keep in mind a couple of things though. While you do this exercise, try not to think about activities, just try to think about how to put some elements around to articulate space. So think about space, do not think about activities. Also, as I said before, do not try to make a building. Just try to, as you see, we try to make some sort of a semi-open space or what we call threshold space. So then try to make interior space. Don't think about in terms of facades and roofs, and just try to explore the different ways to enclose and open this space that you're working with. And then finally, of course, think in 3D. And the very important thing is try to think fast and try to get at least 3 versions of it. So do one quick version, take a photo, then try to do it again and try to do something different. This might sound a lot of work. In the next video, I'm going to show you and give you a couple of tips on how to do this efficiently and how to make it interesting and fun.